From what I've seen so far, I can't exactly say your year 8s have a handle on Macbeth.
They're bored out of their skulls.
Oh, well, the words bottom and league spring to mind. There's a surprise.
I think we should dump Shakespeare. Why? It's too difficult for them. They haven't got a clue what they're doing.
It might help if you allow them to commit some speeches to memory and act them out.
Waterloo Road, kids, learning things off by heart. Don't think so.
I think you underestimate them, Grantley. I'm sure if you sat them down, they could all recite an album's worth of lyrics by the latest rap artist or whatever.
Yes, that's because they're full of sex and swearing. They're good at that.
We've got a great resource here in Izzy. Learning words, it gives the children ownership of them. If they can put themselves into character, it helps them to understand the text. Maybe then when they come to write their literature essays, they'll quote them more accurately.
And as I said, it's not something I've tried, but I might give it a go.
Oh, that's right. You get your classes running around the drama department chanting a load of nonsense, then you'll see what a waste of time it is.
Plays are written to be acted, you know.
Well, I know where I would like my kids. And that's sitting in front of me where I can keep an eye on them. Now, any discipline problems, raise them with Mr. Trenneman here. That's it.
Please, could I have a word?
Yeah, of course. What about?
I'll see you in a bit, Tom.
Mr. Basham. Look, I'm sorry if you felt I was treading on your toes, you being the head of English.
Is that an apology?
Obviously, we need to work more closely as a team.
Well, I can assure you that my English department was a very close-knit team until you arrived. Oi, you, Walker, what are you doing out of class?
I've got a message for office.
Well, go on then, hurry up. Run! Boy gets more insolent by the day.
Perhaps it has something to do with the way he's treated.
I haven't had a single piece of homework from him all term.
Really? I've not seen you note that on his planner.
That's a waste of time.
I pity you, Grantley. You obviously hate every minute you spend in this place.
And your point is?
My point is, I really think you need to do something about your attitude. Because at the moment, it's as if your default position on every new idea or initiative is to complain and mock. Why is that? Why can't you open your eyes to the possibility that maybe, just maybe, it might be possible to actually improve things at this school?
Oh, give it a rest, will you? I've heard it all before. New bells and whistles.
Well, I'm warning you. There comes a point when passive sniping tips over into deliberate obstruction. And that's something I won't tolerate.
Are you threatening me?
You heard what I said.
Separate? Is this a joke?
Did you see me laughing?
When? Whose decision?
Mine, actually. I think I just had enough of pretending.
Lorna.
What are you doing after school today?
Nothing.
Do you fancy coming shopping with me?
Shopping?
Okay, it might be a bit of therapy, but I've got to start somewhere.
Do you know, I sometimes think I'm talking to myself. Homework jotters open! Yeah. Yeah. Scribble. Yeah, okay.
I ain't got my homework.
Oh, and what is it this time? Dog eating it, was it? A gerbil, perhaps? Or maybe the pet tarantula?
You what?
Oh, lad, if you're gonna tell lies, at least be a bit creative.
I just didn't have time.
Well, everybody else had time. So what were you up to, I wonder? Too busy smoking crack, I suppose. Look at the state of you. Cool. And what the hell have you been rolling in? Quiet, didn't tell anyone to speak. Shh.
Sir, why do you always pick on me?
Picking on you? Son, I wouldn't waste my time on a specimen like you. Right, OK, all of you, open your play scripts. Act 5, Scene 1, The Madness of Lady Macbeth. That means you too.
So you've heard.
Tom, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
You know, I will be.
Look, if you want to talk at any time.
Thanks. I'll bear that in mind. I better go.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
The roses of Iam.
What'd you do that for, you stupid git?
Pardon? Did you just swear at a teacher?
You could have blown me eardrum away, man.
Oh dear, I think you've just broken one of Mr. Trenneman's new rules.
No, it's assault, that is.
Oh, don't be so pathetic.
Come on, then. You want to fight? Let's go.
What did you say? All right, Walker. You've asked for this. Stay behind after class.
Thought you'd given up. I thought Lorna didn't like you smoking.
Lorna and I have decided to separate.
Don't be daft, you've only been married 10 minutes. Oh, Tom, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Is there nothing you can do? Patch it up?
No. I thought I'd let you know before the school grapevine gets hold of it. Just keep it to yourself, though, yeah? Lorna's a bit funny about telling people.
My divorce is ages ago. I know how hard it can be. If you ever need a pint.
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah, I need to speak to David Farrell. Yeah, it's Donny Charles. Look, just tell him I want to change my plea to guilty.
Left, please. Is this our offender?
Multiple offender, actually.
What's he done?
Failing to turn in homework, falling asleep during class, using foul and abusive language, including threats of violence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need a coffee. He's all yours. If you ask me, he's a little junkie.
You know the new rule about wearing hoods in school? What do you have to say for yourself?
He's lying.
Lying, eh? What's wrong with your eyes?
Nothing. I ain't done nothing wrong. Can I go?
Come with me.
Eh?
I think you mean yes, sir.
Hi.
Hi, you alright?
Yeah, I was just thinking maybe I should start looking at flats.